Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Mean Machine Snowmobile Shop. First things first, guys, I want to thank, we got some new subs. So the channel's starting to get some momentum. We're getting a lot of views. So thanks to everybody. I hope you guys are really enjoying the channel. So guys, today we're going to take down a p85 clutch. In a few videos ago, I'd gone over about a twin cable, breaking it down to a single. And we changed the spring, and I checked some weights in the clutch. But we're going to break one down right completely today. And I'm going to bring you over here and show you what I had made to do secondaries and primaries. So let's get right into that. All right, guys. So I made this a number of years ago. And the short side here was for the primaries. And what I had done is I had actually got a patent off the back of one of the clutches, and I just put some bolts in it, and it seemed to work fine. I could spin the clutch off, take it right down to nothing. I was always, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but a long time ago, they used to make clutch tools. Polaris made an awesome one, and it looked similar to this here. This is homemade. This is one I put a long bar on it, and it still works good. And I even made a thing here to spin the nut off the clutch. And it works fine. But I've since upgraded a little bit. But I still do use this one here. This here is for the secondary. And guys, what I would do, I'm doing this one-handed here, guys. We put this on. If I can get it on. There we go. Maybe not. Oh, sorry guys, that was a little brutal. So what I would do is put this on, and I have this piece that goes on there, and I took just a regular nut and I welded some bolts on here. You just spin that down on there, and that depresses the helix, and then you can take the snap ring out, and there you go. So I actually still do use this. I use it quite often, actually. But I'm going to bring you back over here, and I'm going to show you the clutch tool that we got, and we're going to start taking down a p85. Well, guys, I made a decision. I'm not going to take this all down with this tool here, because I actually have a newer tool, but I'm going to show you how good this works. So I got it all set up here. It won't move. It's all locked right on. We're going to spin the bolts off out of the clutch cover right now. Alrighty, guys. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. I tried to get the camera angle so it was kind of on top of it, but I wasn't having much luck. So, guys, we're just going to spin this off here. You guys could probably hear Pepperjack. He's up and going. He's going to make another appearance too. I think he likes the camera. Yeah, see how well that works, guys? I mean, before I had the tool or made a tool, I just put my knee on them and take them apart when I change the spring or the weights or whatever. Yeah, as I get older, my knees are done. So, yeah, we're going to just pull this all down. Alright guys, I'm going to bring you over. We're going to start dismantling this whole clutch. Alrighty guys, so this is a p85 P90 clutch tool. This is the spider tool here. And this is the spider nut tool. So let's get her set up. We'll drop the clutch on there. Get the noise, guys. Yeah, she's locked. Let's start taking her apart. Alrighty guys, hopefully you can see that. So, like I said, there's the nut right here. So to spin that off. Oh, I forgot the tool that goes into that. Alrighty. It's 3/4 drive too, guys. Wow, I'm having struggling to get this on. There we go. Alright. And I dropped you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, get you back in here, guys. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm not going to edit it out. You'll just have to bear with me. Yeah. Usually they come off pretty easy, but for some reason, guys, she's coming off a little dry. Wow, for heaven's sakes, that baby's on there, I guess. It's loose, but it's coming off dry, guys. To get the old PB blaster on. Maybe, if we can't. Alright guys, I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, so the nut's off, guys. I spared you all that. So we'll pull the spider off. Now these babies can come off dry too. I'm going to make sure I got my pipe. I usually have to put a pipe on the end of this. We will see. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm back again. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a pipe on that. I'll get it started and we'll spin her off. Alrighty guys, I had to get the bar on it, but we got it. So all you got to do is once you get it cracked, they should spin right off. There we go. It's off. So here's our spider. There's our movable sheave or the basket. And there's our back sheave. And that's how you break down a clutch, guys. So, I had mentioned in my other video, guys, okay? I gotta get my glasses on if I can find them. They're on top of my head. Oh, struggling today, guys, a little bit. So, we gotta find the X. There's an X. I'm trying to find, I'm looking, guys. There's an X. Let me find the X. I think I'm gonna have to wipe that down a little bit. It does have a brand new bush in it, too. I remember that. Okay guys, so you see the X there, And of course, the spider, as we all know, has an X on it. Where'd it go? It's here somewhere. It's right there. See the X? And then, of course, our clutch cover has an X on it, too. I'm shaking you guys a lot today. I'm sorry, guys. And there's your X. So we all know, as I've said already, those all have to line up. But, so guys, I just set that on there for illustration purposes. So there's our spider, there's our movable shiv, or basket, as I like to call it. There's the clutch cover, and there's the back shiv that hooks to your motor. That's how you take down a P85 clutch. Now, they sell these right online, eBay, Amazon, whatever your flavor is, I guess, where you buy stuff. Or you can make one of these. What I did for these here, and I would make mine wider, guys. I would make this wider. This is a 3x3 piece of angle, aluminum angle, actually. But this here, this piece, if you decide you want to make one, get yourself a 3-inch piece of pipe or exhaust pipe or whatever, and you can make these out of whatever. It doesn't matter how high they are. I'd make them probably 3 inches or 4 inches, actually. And then I just welded a piece across the top and drilled a hole in it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like I said, I would make mine, this piece a little bit wider, and you could add small bolts. And what I did was I took a piece of paper and actually real thin, I don't know if it was trace paper or some, I can't remember, I think it was something my wife had. She used this for crafts, and I just traced the back side of the shiv right here. I just traced that. That's all I did. And this will set right there. It'll set right on here, and once you lock it down, then you can make the tool. Now, how I made my tool is I just traced out. It took a spider. I just took the spider here, and then you just, you measure here, and then you gotta do here and then here. So you want it right in the guts, right here, right in here, right in the gut, here, or this side, whatever you want to choose. And then I just used some grade 8 3/8 bolts, and just made sure it was all even, and then drilled holes in a plate, and that was it. That's all I did, and that's how I made my tool to take it apart. And it looked pretty much like that, which is, it's right here. I just leaned it up in the corner. Yeah, so what I'm going to actually do with this clutch, guys, is I know what it's got for weights, and I'm going to clean this clutch up and get it ready. It's just a spare clutch I have for racing. Yeah, I'm just going to go through it and make sure. I know it's all brand new because that bushing inside there, the fiber bushing's all new. But I may change the weights in it, and I want to just check the rolls in the spider. And if anything's, they look good. They're real tight too. They spin good, and they're the wide roll, which is nice. But I'm just going to go over it, and then we're going to put it back together. And what we're going to do with that when we put it back together, guys, is I don't know if any of you have heard of shimming the clutch. Well, I got a brand new belt. I'm going to reshim this clutch for what we're going to use it for, and we'll go over that. Alrighty, guys, so that's pretty simple. Yeah, the P85, they're a good clutch. They work good. I'm a firm believer in them, actually. In the future, I'm going to show you the differences between a TX clutch or a TXL clutch and the P85s. So we'll get into that probably maybe in the next video. Guys, sorry about banging you around today. I didn't edit anything out, so forgive me, bear with me. But yeah, guys, so we'll jump back on this clutch again. I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview on how you take it apart and what each piece was. So thanks for tuning in with me this morning, guys, and hanging out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and may God bless.